all hitting the scene. Shit tales of Oz and foreigner dreams. Tales are crazy wild as the wind. Laughs and madness can make you spin. Shit tales roll Florida's king. The podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tuning folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fantastic week of shithousery and chicaneries. I am NCR News Network, joined by friend, colleague, co-host Ed Mark from Safety from Humans of the Eastwood, Mr. Anthony Caruso.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, NCR, to you and to everyone right around this great big world. Yes, if you people ever want to get a good laugh as to anything that's stupid that just happens within Australia, I recommend going out and checking the Facebook page, Humans of Eastwood. Now, if you're wondering where that is, it's not far from where I live. It's about half an hour drive from where I live. And there are some seriously dumb clips of people acting stupid in the greater Eastwood area.
Oh, joy.
One of the best ones that went viral involved a person trying to drive up to a boom gate to exit a shopping centre, hit the accelerator instead of the brake, and managed to flip the car right there and then.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. It just seems like, why? Why would you do that?
Oh, people. So, now, we have got our usual start to the episode itself. And NCR, I believe it's time for the morning briefing.
It is, but before we start our morning briefing, it's time for a quick word from our sponsor.
Of course. Who we got on today?
Today's sponsor is Aura. We're online a lot, and let's be real, there's a lot of shitty things online these days, and this is where today's sponsor, Aura, can come in and help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, protecting your personal data, monitoring your credit for you, has parental controls, VPN, antivirus, gives you 24-hour protection, and offers you a $1 million identity theft insurance policy. And why is Aura important to protect you? Well, we see a lot of things online that lead us to some websites that steal our data, then sell that stuff off to data brokers who can sell it and resell it, causing you to get spam calls, junk emails, and sign you up for things you didn't even want. But not only that, Aura puts an end to those pesky scam calls, the spam emails, and not only that, it can get your data removed from data brokering websites without you having to move a finger. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link in the description box and signing up at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR code. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code for your free 14-day trial, and don't leave your data unsecured.
Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's episode. Oh, God, they have been a lifesaver, and they've been a great partner to work with. I can't thank them enough.
Absolutely, and not only that, but it's very important that everyone keeps their data under check, and Aura is a great way to ensure that. So make sure you give Aura a look at, and make sure you get your data secured.
That's right.
Oh, is that a new avatar for you?
Yes, I thought since you were going to be a bird, I'll be a bird as well. But I'll be the best bird, the greatest bird. Some say the strongest of birds.
I love it. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can confirm that we do have one of our other sponsors joining us here today. And given we're coming into one of the most wonderful times of the year, it's very important that you are well fed with our other sponsor for today. Get the very best in cooked and cured meats with Holy Smoke Barbecue. Come and join our residential Pope and the Papal Rotty as they serve up a godly spread of ribs, breasts, pork sword kebabs, and rumps from around the world. Whether it is glazed in their very own signature water-to-wine sauce or treated from the Holy Smoker itself, you are guaranteed to have an out-of-body experience as you bite down on meat sent from heaven. Holy Smoke Barbecue. We are never afraid to show off our meat.
Indeed.
Absolutely, and they have gone to new realms this week with their baby back ribs. In fact, I wouldn't even call them the baby back. They've gone full blown ribs this week.
Oh yeah,
like the kind of ribs that literally cover your face.
Like you can't get enough.
No, mate, there's no such thing as too much when it comes to this. So yeah, check out Holy Smokes Barbecue and Pope Phil. He'll be joining us once again. And you make sure you check out our good friends at Really Cool News. Pope Phil, I think, will be hosting the Sunday night edition.
Monday. It'll be
Monday.
Monday night.
Monday night. My apologies. But make sure you check it out on Really Cool News as well.
Yes. Great channel. Great. One of the greatest channels. Huge channel. But let's get started with morning briefing because this one, Grady has he's got a little bit of cattiness into him in this one. Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Well, I frequently talk about people that are lacking brain cells. So I want to introduce you to a guy who is named Brandon Coxfull. He's 23. He lives in Bowling Green down in Hardy County. But he was up in Fort Meade and he said he was testing out a truck that he was going to buy. So he ran a stop sign and is peeling his tires, burning them out.
So far, he sounds like your stereotypical Gronk, redneck, or bogan.
Yeah, he's got the facial hair to be able to pull that off as well. Mind you, can I just point out, when I look at that photo as well, look at the back of his head.
Yeah. What does he look like if Megamind was trying to go in human disguise?
He looks like he probably could have been an extra for the Men in Black movies.
He looks like, the kid that played Anakin.
Oh, dear God. I know who you're talking about, yeah. As in young Anakin.
Yeah, not Hayden Christensen, but he looks like the other kid.
Oh, dear. And then the fact he had to shed his... Yep.
Dirtbag Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, don't make me start singing that theme song.
I know.
Oh, carry on.
To see if the truck met his standards. Did I tell you when he was driving crazy like that he almost had a wreck? Oh, and he had his 3-month baby in the truck when he was driving like a madman.
Oh, dear.
Oh, he didn't have a Florida driver's license. That had been denied to him in 23, but he had a Tennessee license. I don't know if this is a real Tennessee hillbilly. He just doesn't have very many brain cells to be burning out, driving reckless in our county, in our town of Fort Meade, with your 3-month-old baby in the back seat. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, what he's doing is going to the county jail. Have a good day.
See what I mean when I say he got some cattiness to him in this week?
Oh, I love it. It makes me just want to put on Sir Elton John in the background, and there's a particular song I could easily pick up to use right now for that.
Would you care to share with the class?
Sorry?
Care to share with the class?
The song, a certain song called "The Bitch Is Back."
Oh. Perfect.
Hey, can you just imagine the clip of that? You know, having that song playing while Sir Elton John is just absolutely thrashing it out on the piano and something absolutely fabulous.
God, that would be. You know, I can actually just see Grady Judd walking out to a press conference and then Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight playing.
Yes! Yes! I could not be more excited for that.
God, we're going to have to make that happen. I'm going to have to call him. Like, hey, look, listen, we love the press conference, but I'm just saying, if you want to spice things up a bit, get a license and start playing Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight by Elton John every time Grady walks on the podium. That'd be so fucking perfect. I'll send you a demo reel.
Do it. Do it. Shall we get started?
Yes, let's get started.
Ceremonial corn is ready.
Tails. I'm going tails this week.
Going tails this week, and it's ahead.
Damn it.
My turn to go first this week. And, well, we gave you the extended episode last week. We're back to normality. Number 10 for the shit towns of Australia is Port Pirie, South Australia, still shit. Who's your number 10?
Number 10. First, we have an honorable mention out of the great state of Florida. Do you remember our drunken Florida woman that made her morning briefing debut?
Yes.
I have an update to her.
Oh, boy.
She made full Florida woman by getting put on the Florida Man website. She has been arrested and is currently still in the Polk County Jail on several felony charges of domestic violence, battery on a firefighter resisting an officer without violence. And guess what, folks? If you think you could fix her, her bond is only $16,000 and she's scheduled to appear in court on the 18th.
Parsons.
You know, if somebody wants to make a trip to Polk County, I mean, there is a nice little airport that will meet you in St. Petersburg from a Legionnaire, and you know, you could go there and I'm just saying, if you want to go to Polk County, you know, you want to go down to, you're gonna want to go down to the Winter Haven. So take 92 east all the way, and then you will get Winter Haven jail, so you can bond her out. Or if you just want to go wait for her in the courtroom, just go to Bartow. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. But you know, if you're gonna bring stuff, you gotta go through the checkpoints. Just saying, people. But
Parsons. As I said, Parsons. It's ready.
But our actual number 10, Florida woman openly admits to tampering with Pokemon cards before packaging them. They were so aggressive so fast. Now, Anthony, you and I know how it is when it comes to trading card games. You know, some of these cards have a high value.
Yeah, that's true.
And with the recent, you know, things going on with scammers and resellers trying to buy the big packs, but you know, they're worth a lot of money. Well, a Florida man decided to go to a GameStop to send off some of his cards to get GSA approved. You know, get the gradings and all them. Well, we actually have a TikTok video which we will be going to because it tells us everything, but the nuts and bolts for it is they have a process. The process was not met. And it's hard for me to pick a side because both sides are dicks in this one.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah, so let me bring up this TikTok here. See if I can make it full size. Here we go, full screen.
And you're still recording me. You can record in the store, but you can't record me.
What's up? I have a question. Is the bag supposed to be sealed?
The bag?
Yeah.
The bag that the cards are going to
Yeah.
get in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be sealed.
That's what I was asking. It never got sealed.
What never got sealed?
The bag, it just got folded.
What are we talking about?
Oh, it's sealed with the sticker?
Yeah.
We seal it with the sticker,
Yeah.
and then I have to take them out and I package them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the only one that touches them,
Okay.
and I'm the only one that brings them in. So you will get a phone call from me only.
Okay. Yeah. No, I saw the process before. They pulled the red tab and they sealed the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was never pulled. It was just folded.
But where have you seen that?
All the GameStops do it.
Because I don't do that. She's supposed to do that. 'Cause
Okay.
she's the one putting some other information there. Then she sealed it and sent it over.
Okay. So that was the concerning thing. That's why I don't really, I'm scared to submit.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, you're totally
I know the pull tab's supposed to be pulled and the bag's supposed to be sealed,
Yeah.
but it was folded instead.
No, I know. I folded myself.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's supposed to
saying
be
that-
sealed.
So far, this just seems like a little bit of like, okay, a process might have been skipped, but even they're saying
This one?
that they don't pull the tab until they're packaging them up to ship them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be sealed, right?
It's sealed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't done at the first time.
Okay. He missed this step. It's okay. I got you. We're gonna go over it
That's
right now.
that's the most important step. Is to keep it sealed. Is there a reason for
Are-
that? Is that normal?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm-
this just seems like it was like a small step that was just skipped, right?
See, this is where I've played sort of some of these card games from time to time. I've played a little bit of MTG when I was younger, and I got to see a little bit of what goes on with it. And to a lot of the hardcore players, they don't actually realize how big a deal it is. An unsealed pack is basically like the equivalent, they reckon, of driving a car out thinking it's brand new, but it's already got 500 kilometers on the dashboard and you've paid top dollar for it. The difference is in this regards there is that one's a car, the other one is a card. So it's,
That's true. Now,
Yeah.
I still collect and play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, and I understand this because some of these cards, especially from like sneak peek events that I would go to,
a lot of money.
oh yeah, they're like literally. I used to go to this little card shop when I was in Florida. It was right by the house I was staying in, and I would, I'd work security for them. I'd go in for my event, but I'd go and do like security, just tell people, hey, look, it's a big thing. Store's not responsible for anything that gets stolen. That's your stuff. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
Walk around, tell people, hey man, clean up your mess. Hey, watch the language. We got kids here. But what never really do anything like serious because basically that's what my job was. And they'd throw me a couple of booster packs. It was like cool. Some of these cards, like pulling out a sneak peek card worth a fucking $100 just for one card, and people were throwing cash at me and binders like whatever you want, man. But yeah, it just seems like okay, small step. It's not like they were trying to steal them. It wasn't like they were just throwing them around willy nilly. Let's just see
I'm
what
a
happens.
customer and I'm just trying to bring an expensive product in and get it shipped out.
Let's
to
speed
PSA,
this up here.
and that's why I'm scared to bring it in because I just proved that it was tampered with. It wasn't sealed.
It wasn't tampered with.
It wasn't sealed. It was folded.
Okay.
That's like sending that.
Okay, he missed a step.
Man, that's the most important step.
Are you recording me?
I'm on the phone.
I don't want to be recorded.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, but I know that I have one of those, and I know that means I'm being recorded.
My question is, why was this tampered with?
It wasn't tampered with. Like I said, he missed a step. We're gonna take care of it. Like I said,
Pause.
Can I get it back?
Can you get it back? We have to go customer service.
Now, at that point there is where the guy goes from having a somewhat legitimate query to just being a straight out dick.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You're concerned about, your cards being protected while you go ship them off to get graded because, the higher the grade, the higher the value you could resell for.
Yeah.
But you don't have to fucking lie about it. You know, don't lie about fucking recording. Yes, it's a private business, but don't fucking lie about it, man.
I mean, they have every right at this point then to trespass him for filming in a private enterprise.
Yes, they could, but let's see what happens.
He wants to, it's for use only.
So they're calling the district manager. They're calling up the management.
Steal the bag. The customer says that we tampered with the order, and hold on. The customer is saying that we tampered with the order because the bag wasn't sealed when it was put in the drawer. So I opened the drawer and I showed him that we sealed it. He doesn't want to submit.
It was not sealed.
Because it was not sealed when it was put in the drawer. So he's saying it was tampered with, and he wants his refund and his cards back. Yeah, he said he doesn't feel comfortable with us sending his cards out because they were tampered with. How much did you pay for the order?
119.
119. Okay, so what should I do now?
This is for number 2672.
No,
5051.
Because he doesn't feel comfortable because the bag wasn't sealed.
I love the fact that their store is 5051. So
I'm gonna go over to Pablo. He says that everything stuff doesn't because the bag was tampered with. He doesn't want to submit with us. I'm on the phone with district manager. Ask them if there's a way to refund it. That's what I was asking her. She's saying that there isn't.
Is it possible to refund?
So he's already accepted right now.
I'm upset because you were hostile with me when I walked in. You were very hostile with me, and you told me that's not how it goes. There's a huge problem.
Okay,
with all this.
she was not hostile with him. She was not hostile with him. Did you see her guy?
That's not hostile. That's weak sauce by this bloke.
Okay, so we're gonna jump ahead a bit
It's not.
to where they start giving him his refund.
Yeah.
So there's his cards.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're still recording me. Four 19. 119.
Can I see that?
Hold on 1 second.
I think you owe me 93 cents.
Oh, I apologize about that, good sir. I'll get you your money right away. Honestly.
Cool. Hey, thanks so much. I'm sorry for that.
Look, you're good.
Didn't want it to be that way.
Have a great one.
You're the manager.
Have a good one.
You gotta treat people a little more nicely.
I need you not to come back to my store, okay? Thanks so much. Have a great one.
Have a good day.
Because you make me uncomfortable and nervous.
What am I doing?
You lied about recording me.
I'm a customer.
You lied about recording me, though.
Please.
You said that you were on the phone, and I have those, and I know when it links that it records.
Ma'am,
Have a good one, sir.
customer service 101. Treat the customer with respect.
I did.
Please.
I said, don't worry, I got you.
No, you lied to me. Let's be honest. You lied to me. You were rude and you lied to me. I'm not doing this.
I just don't want
Shown to 500,000 people within 24 hours, just letting you know.
I have a guy gentleman here that's threatening me, saying that he's going to put me on the internet with 500,000 people.
I am putting you on the internet.
Can you please give me
Of course. Have a good day.
Are you recording?
Yeah, why do I have a feeling this guy is gonna be the next future frauditor?
Yeah. I smell frauditor.
I'm the pokey frauditor.
Jesus. Honestly, I mean, this is the kind of asshat that may have legitimate concerns anywhere he goes, but no one will deal with him because he's that much of a fuckwit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. They're valuable. You want them to be protected while you're shipping them off to get graded, but it was just a small mistake on their end. It doesn't require that kind of dickheadery.
Yeah, agreed.
Who is number 9 for the shit towns of Australia?
Number 9 takes us to the Apple Island in Tasmania. In particular, we're going to go to Hobart, where a DIY rave in a tunnel has been shut down by the cops. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, someone organised a party at Box Social down in a random tunnel, and the police had to go and shut it down.
All right. My man Cornflake got the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit.
I'm off for a little DIY party, aren't you?
Let's go for it. I can party.
A secret underground rave in a Hobart tunnel was shut down by Tasmania police on Saturday night after reports of a large gathering in the city's Riverlea. Dozens of young people had transformed the underground tunnel beneath the Hobart CBD into a makeshift nightclub. The party was complete with an elaborate light and sound system with organisers that carried into the Riverlea. Footage from the scene show at least 8 police officers entering the tunnel with flashlights instructing the crowd to disperse. A Tasmanian police spokesperson confirmed the incident in a statement to Pulse. Just before 11 p.m. last night, police were called to a report of a gathering in the Hobart Riverlea, the spokesperson said. Police attended and located a large group of young people gathered and listening to music. Police spoke to the group and they left the area without incident. Now, come on! I mean, Yeah, it's not exactly the most sanitary location to go and hold a rave party, but as far as I'm concerned, if they weren't disturbing the peace, if they weren't illegally consuming any particular substances, who the hell are you to care?
It was a nice party. I mean, it seems over the top.
Just a bit, as long as everyone's having a good time, who cares? And this is why we can't have nice things, honestly. NCR, who is your number 8? Sorry, I should say number 9.
My number 9 is a Florida man who decided to wear the wrong Halloween costume. Florida man wearing prison costume for Halloween get arrested. That's right. We do have the video. I'm just getting it ready. So, on Halloween in Port St. Lucie, a man was found driving while under the influence in the early hours of October 31st. So our 18-year-old Florida man was failing field sobriety tests while he was dressed up and already set to go to jail in a orange jumpsuit costume.
Jeez.
I mean, you can't make this up. But not only that, it was a rookie who arrested him.
Oh, dear God. Well, at least he's dressed for the occasion of where he's going to end up.
So, it's a 10-second clip, but let me bring this up here. Because you can't make this bullshit up. It's prime Florida man. We have our officers. We have our Florida man ready to go. Wait for it. Oh, that's a fail. That's a fail. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Little baby steps.
Our goal is
no word on a bond, but he was arrested for driving while under the influence and minor under the influence. So good on you, buddy. Who is your number 8?
That is special. That is something truly special. Number 8 takes us down to Mount Gambier in South Australia, not far away from Port Pirie, back in the SA, where a teenager has been charged. Oh my God. I'm going to need CJ for this one because a teenager has been charged for putting googly eyes on the blue blob sculptor.
Not again.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering what we're talking about, there is a statue in Mount Gambier which has been colloquially known as the Blue Blob. Mount Gambier teen Amelia Vanderhorst has been charged of allegedly sticking googly eyes to the cast in blue statue. One count of damaging property after gluing a pair of googly eyes onto the blue blob, and it will cost the council $136,000 to remove them. Police allege Vanderhorst was recklessly indifferent to whether her actions could have damaged the sculptor, adding the cost to restore the cast in blue to be less than $2,500. The statue was spotted with chip paint where Vanderhorst allegedly superglued the eyes before being partially covered up to be restored. She did not enter a plea during her first appearance and was urged to hire a lawyer before her next appearance in December. The artwork's creators, Tom Proctor and Mitch Walker of Huna Studios, said it was inspired by fossilized megafauna found around the town, combined with its blue lake. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never seen the Blue Blob and you would like to see what had happened to it, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. In fact, we've got 2 photos for you. The first one over here is what it normally looks like. And then here it is with the googly eyes. I think that's an improvement.
I think it is too, but I just think it looks like, oh man, the sport's not that cold.
Oh,
It looks like it's
Is it the
sad
bottom?
about something.
oh, and I bet you this teenager in particular probably had one thought in mind when she put the googly eyes on the blue blob.
fucking do it again.
I mean, it's not bad. It is a slight improvement, but
It's a very slight improvement. Oh, this blue blob, honestly, it's just getting no love at the moment. Oh no, there's another photo of it. Oh no, no. Look at the work that's being done for the restoration.
okay, something is very sus.
Blue
Who
blob
is the
sus.
imposter?
Yeah.
Who is the imposter?
Oh.
Blue blob has been ejected out of
Blue blob has been royally ejected. Oh, NCR, who is your number 8?
Florida man arrested after attempting to steal or sell stolen rocks on Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
Yes.
Oh boy.
So a Florida man decided, I'm going to step up. Well, I can describe it, or we can let the fine folks at Orlando 35, and gonna need a little bit of help here from a legend in the field.
I'm your moderator, Larry King. Now, a word to our audience. Even though we're being broadcast on Fox, there's no need for obnoxious hooting and hollering.
That's right. Orlando 35 Fox affiliate. Take it away.
I love this.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. He was arrested for stealing coquina rocks from a construction site.
Deputies say Thomas Dupree then tried to sell the rocks on Facebook Marketplace. Fox 35's Chris Lindsay has that story.
A man cuffed.
They're not too tight on you, are they?
And booked, accused of selling coquina rocks that don't belong to him. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says 37-year-old Thomas Dupree.
Oh, come on. Okay, one, coquina rocks. When I hear that, I think, okay, are they made of cocaine? Is it cocaine rocks? But then we get that mug shot.
Oh my god, that is one of the most amazing mug shots of the year.
He would have got away with it too if it wasn't for Mark Zuckerberg and those meddling apps.
Posted this to Facebook Marketplace for sale in East Palatka. This one valued at over $1,000.
God damn.
Really?
Detectives say he eventually got a buyer and agreed to meet up with them. However, it was the rightful owner who scheduled the exchange as part of a sting operation organized by deputies. The victim claims Dupree stole the rocks from a construction site they manage in Palm Coast. When Dupree tried to sell his stash, deputies say they cuffed him. He was charged with grand theft, dealing in stolen property, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. He posted his $7,500 bond. In Flagler County, Chris Lindsay, Fox 35 News.
Outstanding Fox 35
but
News.
Again, look at that mug shot.
Oh, that is amazing.
What did I do wrong? What did I do? It was just a rock.
Oh God! And to think he shares his name with a guy who no longer refers to himself as Max Dupree.
Could they be related?
I don't think so. I don't think he's good enough to be he who has been renamed from Max Dupree. All I have to say to that is yeah.
Maybe it's his dirtbag cousin.
that is definitely a possibility.
What do you got in store for us next, Anthony?
Oh, number 7 takes us to Perth in WA, and it's a double. The first one's a pretty quick one, which is where a Drongo shopping centre has misspelt its own name on its new sign, and not much of a story to do this, especially given it's behind a paywall, but what we can certainly do is show you a picture of that very sign.
The hell?
Bass. Yeah, you can't spell Bassandine without ass. It's for those wondering, it's only supposed to be one S.
Oh dear God! You want to talk about failed signs? Let me show you something I posted in Discord this week. They had one job. They had one job with this.
Oh boy. Was it spelt with ass?
It's worse.
Oh no.
Wendy's loves all these giant dicks. They had one job when they came up with this sign.
Oh my God. Oh, that is
smiling
amazing.
about something.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know, it's Wendy. She loves them. She loves dicks, giant dicks. Apparently, Aldi's has the biggest dicks. That's what she said.
I know what she actually said when she saw that. I reckon I know what she said. You want to know what she said?
What was that?
Not bad. Good size.
That might become one of our regulars now. What do you think?
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, is that one of the funniest lines you've ever heard?
It is.
Not bad, good size. Believe it or not, that's not actually the end of it for Perth.
Oh dear God. What did Perth do now?
A ghoulish gronk has broken into an industrial yard and stolen tools while hiding under a sheet.
Ooh.
And you know what's going to be coming straight after this as well? I've got a clip with thanks to Nanus. And then guess where we're going visiting?
We're going to Townsville?
No. We're going to the comments section.
Oh.
Here we go.
WA police officers have a mystery on their hands this Halloween. They have released this vision of a ghostly figure skulking around a Bellevue warehouse covered in a blue tarp. Lucky for this intruder, things didn't go bump in the night as they manoeuvred around the yard without injury. Police now calling on the public's help with multiple tools stolen from the property, the suspect vanishing into thin air. WA police...
Oh, that is fantastic.
That is Scooby-Doo bullshit.
Go to the comments section. I know him. His name is Caspar. Oh, speaking of which, hey, better call Scooby-Doo and the gang.
Zorn Shaggy.
Oh, it was there because he had unfinished business to do. Paul Dean Winchester.
The gift of Dean is what sells it.
Is there something strange in the neighborhood? Who are you going to call?
This is just the Aussie version of the Carpenter. If you're unfamiliar with that, it is a shitty Canadian movie from the 80s about a ghost carpenter who keeps repairing the house even after he's gone.
Oh, it look a little bit like Barney the dinosaur. Remember? Can't police just use face recognition software? It's Bob the Builder undercover. Oh dear. I can see those Bart Flintstone's feet underneath. Oh my god, this is amazing.
He's looking for the ghost of copper wires to steal. It's the copper wire ghost.
I have to say, that is one of the best comment sections we've had of the year so far.
It is. It truly
is. Who's your number 7?
Florida man pulls knife on victim in Miami Public's bathroom because he really needed to use the stall.
Did he really need to use it that much?
Well, he had to. He pulled a knife.
Fair enough. Fire away.
A 72-year-old Florida man had to go to the bathroom so bad he committed a violent felony to gain access to the stall. According to authorities, the crime happened on Monday at a Publix on 601 Northwest 2nd Avenue in the city of Overtown, which is a residence in Miami. According to the arrest report, statement said the victim was using the men's room after 9 a.m. when Alfredo Burns enters the restroom and begins to bang on the stall door, demanding that he come out. According to the report, the victim said he's leaving the stall and came face to face with the 72-year-old who was yelling at him to hurry up and move. The victim stated he could not exit the stall because he was being blocked by the man. And while he was being blocked, he told him to get out of the way. And then stated after that, he presented a knife and was waving it in front of the victim, telling him that he was going to cut him with the knife.
What the actual hell?
We're not done.
Oh, no.
The victim went to the Miami police officers and worked with security to pull up information and video footage. It shows the man with the knife ordering him out of the bathroom. According to the police reports, that he said he had to really use the restroom and the victim did not move out of his way, so that's why he took out the knife. Police say Alfredo was a homeless man who has been charged now with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and is currently in the Turner Gulf Fortnite Correctional Facility on a $5,000 bond. And yes, we have his mugshot.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Alfredo,
Fredo. I don't care. He reminds me of that idiot from The Godfather.
Oh my god. Yeah. That is insane.
You know, I wish we had it. But you know what comes to mind reading that story?
What's that?
That line from Professor Ian from Jurassic Park. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh god, that is a very amazing scene, to be honest.
You're up next, Anthony.
Oh boy. What have we got in store now? Ladies and gentlemen, number 6 takes us to Bendigo in Victoria, where a man has been hospitalized after alleged assault by feral teens. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the youth crime is still a problem, but it does appear that all they've done is just shift states.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
Bendigo Crime Investigation Unit detectives have arrested a teen after a serious assault in Bendigo yesterday. Emergency services were called to reports of a man found injured in a shopping centre car park on High Street at 6:15 p.m. The 44-year-old Elphinstone man was taken to hospital with serious injuries where he remains. It alleged the victim was assaulted by a group of youths before they fled the scene. A 16-year-old boy was arrested nearby. He was interviewed and released pending further investigations. Detectives are working to determine the identity of the other alleged offenders. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incidents remains ongoing. Anyone with information or footage is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Seriously, guys, it's a 44-year-old man beaten up by a bunch of rabid youth. It's just a never-ending problem at the moment in this country. It just gives me the sugar honey iced teas.
I've never heard you use that phrase.
You like it?
It's unique.
Yeah, it's accurate as well.
I'm gonna need some help with my next one.
Go ahead for your number 6.
Florida woman defends family after after McDonald's employee allegedly pulls gun on them during a drive-through dispute.
Hang on. Did you say that they pulled out a gun?
Yes.
And so I pull out my gun.
So this is a bit of a long story, and there is a video, so we'll play the video. But a 18-year-old, well, or 19-year-old, pulls out a gun on a customer at a McDonald's drive-thru over a dispute. And she defends her family from this moron. So, let's take a look.
Story you'll only see on Local 10. A woman sharing her story with us after she was held at gunpoint by a McDonald's employee.
She says a 1-year-old and a pregnant woman were also in the car at the time. And Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Miami Gardens with this exclusive. What a crazy story, Rosh.
A wild story summed up this way: McTrouble at McDonald's. And get this, we're hearing from this woman who says she couldn't believe her eyes after waiting an hour for food. The employee, she says, coming out with a gun.
I told them, I said, listen.
That guy's shirt. That is unlike anything I've ever seen before in a newscast. That is quite possibly the most Floridian thing to wear in a newscast.
No, it's not.
You reckon?
Oh, I've seen way worse.
What have you seen?
I've seen Tommy Bahama button-ups with Bermuda shorts and flip-flops.
Wow. I do have to say, there's one thing I'm massively disappointed with this bloke, though. You know what it is?
Not deep enough V.
Okay, 2 things. The clear lack of guns on this guy. He's skipping arm day.
Listen, buddy, we'll set you up with the greatest fitness expert of all time, Guido Hatsis. He can help you out. You know, he can get you the body of a Greek god.
You might, I'll get you in the gym, brah. I'll show you how to pull the Aussie chicks, mate. And I'll show you how you can kickbox other cunts in the head, mate.
You know, they tell me this Guido Hatsis. He's a great guy. He's going to be the new ambassador to Australia. The Skippy chicks, they all want him. They throw themselves at him.
Oh, let's carry on with this.
Coming out with a gun.
I told him, I said, listen, his mama want to make McGriddles or McChicken, because this about to be a Mac funeral at this McDonald's. I don't play these type of games. This ain't that.
Right.
At all.
And it's a car full of women.
Women and children. What can we possibly do to you with a burger and some fries?
We broke the story Monday. A Miami Gardens McDonald's employee arrested for
funeral,
pulling a gun in a
big
car
bitch.
full of women and a child.
So you were waiting for a while.
Yeah, we was waiting for like over an hour.
Over an hour?
Okay, I can understand her being pissed off.
Chayton Timmons says they waited a long time, her pregnant daughter, to some of the people in the car, and then this guy, Anthony Elliott, wouldn't give them their food, she says.
We looking at each other, me and my goddaughter looking at each other like, why are you upset? And he was like, I don't have to give you nothing. He was like, what you said, what you said? And we was like, are you serious? Like, what's really going on? So he clutched at his waist. I got on the phone with the cops. I said, this is for to go one of two ways. Miami Gardens Police Department, y'all need to get here to McDonald's because somebody for to die.
Yes, ma'am. Elliott now facing the charges, and for this woman who already survived a shooting, she says she went into defense mode.
And what goes through your mind at that moment?
He has a death wish. He must have a death wish. This got to be a suicide because it's no way that I'm going to allow you to do anything bodily harm to mine.
All over McNuggets.
All over McChicken.
McChicken.
He must want to have a Mac funeral. You put my kids in harm's way.
I love her. Wow. I love her. I want her to be my neighbor.
This woman is getting nominated for MVP.
She's calling up the cops. She's like, they're about to be a McFuneral at this big bitch. Let's go.
By the way,
can I
just point out this guy here? If we get another mugshot, I think I know who he looks like.
Rejected Jay Uso?
And that's a problem for me. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not that type of woman, and I'm not that type of parent.
No, we love you all the time.
Like I said, a wild story. So this woman you saw there in the story several years ago, she was actually...
So for those wondering who I'm referring to, can you go back a little bit? Go back to that that mugshot.
Yes, ma'am. Elliott now facing the charge.
Because
back a little bit. There it is. There. That's That's Temu Weekend.
That is the Temu version of the Weekend. You know, I want to give her MVP of this episode because she is just phenomenal.
She's awesome.
I love her.
Whoever you are, you have won MVP for the week. Congratulations. Just put the glasses down.
What number are we on? Number 6 or number 5?
Number 5. Number 5 now, and we're off to Ballina in New South Wales, where a Gronk has been drink driving, drove 1,000 kilometers, crashed into a speed light, and blows a reading so high it breaks the breath testing machine.
What?
I kid you not. And once again, we're going to need some help from the fine people at 9 News. Now, you'll notice it's not the usual guy that they have doing 9 News in Sydney because he's currently out injured with I believe, a hairline fracture in his arm. But either way, take it away.
A Sydney father of 2 is facing jail time after he went on a bender and drove almost 1,000 kilometres from Ballina to Bomaderry near Nowra. Today, a court hearing, he recorded one of the state's highest blood alcohol readings.
So just to reiterate, Ballina, which is up near the coast with Queensland, all the way down to Bomaderry near Nowra. They've driven so far, he's gone through Sydney. 1,000 kilometres is even further than driving. It is even further than driving from Sydney to Melbourne. It is basically Melbourne to Newcastle.
Jesus Christ!
So high, he broke the breath testing machine.
Joel Stephen Whittaker's drink driving rampage only ended when he smashed into a streetlight near Nowra in July. When an off-duty officer pulled him from his smashed car, he could barely walk before blowing .462 plus on a breath test.
.462.
That's high. It's not the current record, but it's high.
The highest reading the device can record. Joel, would you like to apologise for what you've done?
No comment.
How many drinks did you have that day?
No comment.
After his arrest, Whittaker
Here we
told
go.
police he'd been on a bender in Ballina on July 29 before getting on the road the next morning, driving more than 900 kilometres to Bomaderry, where he lost control at a roundabout and crashed into a light pole, sending it 20 metres down the road. Police found several open bottles of wine, spirits and beer in his car before a later blood sample returned a reading of .383. The 42-year-old was charged with high-range drink driving, but less than a month later he was caught driving on a suspended licence in Sydney South, returning a breath test at another high-range drink driving level of .151. He was granted bail on the condition he didn't drink, but he didn't comply and was arrested last night before appearing at Sutherland Courthouse today.
For men suffering from mental health or relationship split-ups, speak up and get some help, because otherwise you're going to end up behind bars.
Today, a magistrate sentenced Whittaker to 15 months jail with a non-parole period of 9 months, but he later granted him bail pending an appeal.
He's been granted bail pending an appeal. For what?
I mean,
I'm sorry. No. The guy in particular, there's only one thing I can say about his conduct through all of this.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
you did.
Ah, stop giving him chances. Seriously. Who's your number 5?
Number 5. Florida man and Florida woman church leaders are arrested for slavery and money laundering.
What the actual hell?
I am not making this up.
Oh boy.
And we're going to be going to one of our favorite news affiliates. Anthony, what news affiliate did I grow up watching?
Oh, don't tell me it was Fox 13. It's not Fox 13, is it?
Yep, it is.
Ah, yes, Fox 13 Pampa.
Please send us mugs. We want mugs. We will gladly use them.
Hang on.
And punish.
No, expand that. Expand it.
I let me get it going so I can pull it up to full screen.
Of no food or sleep. That.
So
I swear I've seen him before.
Yes, you have, because he's made himself famous. He was on the A&E show Court Camp for a deposition where he had made mention that, you know, as the pastor, he needed to have $4,000 Gucci suits that the church had to pay for.
Oh my God, I remember seeing it. I thought he looked familiar.
Not only that he had to have a Rolls Royce. As a man of God, he had to have that so he could inspire his congregation.
Oh, really? Inspire them like this?
Save me, Jeebus!
But, you know, the attitude he had in that, it just brings up one thing. If you're getting a Rolls Royce, why not?
Flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a jet.
You're absolutely right. He did buy the wrong car.
He needed a jet.
And not just any jet.
Two religious leaders with ties to Tampa Bay.
It needed to be.
And what led FBI raids across several states today.
Hold on.
Investigators are calling it several states today. Investigators are ties to Tampa Bay and what led FBI
got a
raids
fleet of
across
cars over
several
there.
states today.
What the hell?
Investigators are calling it a multi-million-dollar conspiracy led by David Taylor. He was arrested in North Carolina while Michelle
What a
Brannon was
mugshot.
arrested at a home in the affluent Avila neighborhood of Tampa. Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis joins us in the newsroom after spending hours combing through the indictment outlining the scheme. Genevieve, what did you find?
Yeah, well, Haley, in the 23-page indictment, it is pretty clear that David Taylor, who calls himself an apostle, and his right hand, Michelle Brannon, are accused of running a modern-day slavery ring across 4 states
Jesus
for 10
Christ.
years, forcing people to work without pay with severe consequences if they didn't, all while funding an extravagant lifestyle.
It's very surprising to hear that type of thing was going on, again, right in your backyard. Who would have known?
Early this morning, neighbors in Tampa's affluent Avila community watched stunned as FBI agents descended on this massive mansion. It's one of the homes where authorities say David Taylor and Michelle Brannon ran their multi-state operation, a forced labor and money laundering scheme under the guise of the Kingdom of God Global Church.
Some of you say, I don't have 100,000, but you have 20,000. You have 50,000 here, or you have 10,000.
The FBI raided the church's headquarters in Michigan and
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. Those 3 FBI agents can investigate me at any time.
Standard.
I mean, just say it. They can investigate me. I'll give them keys to the presidential suite. They can come in there.
Can we just, we just get this? This just makes me absolutely sick, and I am waiting for the day where this happens to. Oh, what's the name of the one? What's the name of the one from Kenneth Copeland?
I'm waiting for that from Joel Osment.
Yeah, true. Oh God, what a piece of shit he is.
So, remember when Hurricane Harvey went through Texas?
Yep.
There were so many people displaced, and they needed shelters. He refused to open up that huge ass mega church he has because they just had the carpets done.
Oh, it's
okay. You're a man of God. You're a man of God. You should be like, okay, fuck it. I don't care if the carpets get dirty. We need to help these people. They need shelter. They need
exactly.
a place to sleep. So here's what a real man of God did. A dude who owns one of the largest furniture stores in Texas told him, come here, sleep on the display beds, the couches, the chairs. Just come in, sleep. Get out of the fucking, what rain and shit. We will feed you. We will keep you safe. Compared to what God said, we can't dirty the carpet.
Church-owned building in Houston where 17 people were removed, some in handcuffs. A man who works next door says he noticed unusual activity, like people who appear trapped.
I think it's definitely some cult life activities because they said that there was like groups of families in there and not just like individuals.
Federal authorities say victims were trapped. They say Taylor and Brannon used unpaid workers at their 9 call centers, setting unrealistic quotas for donations. And when they failed, workers were subjected to humiliation, sleep deprivation, forced repentance, food restrictions, and physical assaults. The indictment includes text messages from Taylor referring to the Tampa group of workers not being allowed to sleep or eat until quotas were met. It also says the church claimed donations would go to build water wells in poor communities or support victims of human trafficking.
Oh, you are committing human trafficking.
Those forced to make those calls were themselves victims.
You really had every aspect of human trafficking. You had individuals who were, brought to a facility that they couldn't leave. They weren't being.
Can I just say, I know she means well. I know the uniform they're trying to wear, but geez, that's a very unfortunate choice of combination for a uniform.
It is.
I think whoever's trans care, I think if that's what it's supposed to be, EMS trans care, I think you need to rethink your uniform.
Yeah.
Paid. They had production goals that they had to meet.
Instead, authorities say the money funded Taylor's extravagant
Are there
lifestyle,
ribbons on the
including
car?
multiple mansions with pools and even a basketball court. They say the church received about $50 million in donations since 2014, all while the pair controls nearly every aspect of the workers' lives, cutting them off from their family and forcing them to take contraceptives.
In paragraph 11, a
Really?
reference to women being required to use emergency contraceptives. And that's an indication to me that this indictment may not be complete.
The FBI also alleges victims were forced to apply for federal assistance and food stamps by claiming to be homeless and then turn that money over to Taylor and Brannon.
Oh, you're kidding me.
If it is, he deserves everything he's going to get.
Now, from what
I can't watch that anymore. I can't.
That is golden turd material right there.
Wood chipper all the way. Head first.
Gold necklaces straight after. Oh, God, that makes me sick.
It's stuff like that it just makes me want to just smash something.
Yeah. And not the fun smash either.
I wouldn't mind smashing his face through the windshields of those cars. And then, taking a break and let you do it. And then maybe get some of the guys we know to help take a chance,
And the worst part is, as it was mentioned in that, women being forced to take emergency contraception whilst being trafficked in that manner. That's a very interesting insinuation there, don't you think?
Maybe we should just take some lessons from the Old Testament here. Let's see what we got. Stoning. Oh, that works. Oh, crucifixion. That definitely works.
Oh.
I honestly believe this would be the best punishment. Just let's bring back crucifixion.
Yep.
If it was good enough for Christ, it's good enough for that asshole.
Well, he claims to be a man of God, but really, there's only one way to describe him.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Indeed.
Who is your number 4?
Number 4 takes us to Ballarat in Victoria. Yes, you can't have one without the other. We went to Bendigo. We're now going to go to Ballarat. And you remember the story we covered last week as a special jump in?
Yes.
Well, now we've got the full news story for you. Ladies and gentlemen, education support worker sets a new national drink driving record at 10 times the limit after crashing into a house. We've now got the full story. Are you ready?
Bring it.
With thanks to 7 News.
Taylor, thank you. Well, experts say it was a level of intoxication that could have killed him. A drink driver setting an Australian record after being caught more than 10 times over the legal limit in regional Victoria. The 55-year-old education support worker crashed into a front home in Ballarat before returning a blood alcohol reading of 0.533.
0.533, ladies and gentlemen. How are you still alive after that?
Sheer willpower and focus with the Baba Yaga.
It's just insane. And he works in education. Oh, God. Who is your number 4?
St. Petersburg police say Florida woman fakes crime using AI-generated images.
Oh, right. This is going to be fun, this one.
And we're going back to Fox 13, Tampa Bay.
Oh, Fox is on a roll here tonight.
Considered a victim is now a suspect after police say she took a
Okay, hold on.
TikTok trend too far. She's facing charge. I'm Haley Hines. Thanks for joining us. First at 5, a St. Pete woman once considered a victim.
Okay, that's a very unflattering mugshot.
She mad.
She big mad.
Is now a suspect after police say she took a TikTok trend too far.
Of course it was
She's facing
TikTok.
charges after police say she used artificial intelligence to fake a crime. Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy explains what happened.
But it's one thing to do something for fun. It's another when you involve officers and the police.
St. Petersburg police say that's what 32-year-old Brooke Chenault did on October 7th.
And the victim, now suspect, was stating that this subject, who she was unaware of, she doesn't know him, had forced himself into her home.
Multiple officers responded to her apartment. Chenault showed them a picture she says she took of the suspect on her couch, but officers didn't find any evidence of a crime. They say she called again and told police she was also sexually abused by the person, and officers responded for a second time. That's when investigators realized the man in her picture wasn't real at all. He was AI generated.
As soon as that detective saw the images, immediately she recognized it as a trend that we were seeing online.
You may have seen the TikTok trend. People use ChatGPT to create fake images of a stranger inside their home. Then they send the pictures to friends and family to get a reaction. Altering a picture using ChatGPT takes just seconds. I put this picture of a couch into ChatGPT and asked it to add a man sitting on the couch. Here's the result moments later.
Again,
it's not bad.
When we were able to find that she created the images, we found it in her deleted files. It looks like she created that image days prior to when she actually called this in.
Chenault is facing 2 counts of false reporting of a crime.
It's frustrating because, like I said, we could have, if there was another urgent call that was happening at the same time, our resources would be tied up in this area.
St. Pete PD says this is their first AI-related case, but likely not the last. Kaylee Tracy, Fox 13 News.
Police say they can't release the picture used in the case because it is still part of the investigation. Fox 13 tried reaching out to Chenault and have not heard.
Why is Florida being dirtbags this week so much with AI?
Oh my God, I know, right? I know.
That's my job. That is my job.
Let's go. It's medal time, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Bronze medalists for the Shitdowns of Australia. It couldn't be any more fitting, NCR. We're off to the Alice.
Nice.
And it's a multi from them. First off, a feral 14-year-old kid has been charged after allegedly assaulting victim with scissors and hedging shears.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. But our feature story is a Gronk has allegedly gets kicked out of a pub and then returns with a knife and then rams a cop car. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some Grand Theft Auto shit going on here.
Yeah, that is some straight Grand Theft Auto bullshit.
It's just I could imagine him getting kicked out and someone's trying to explain it. He's going to respond with something like this.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
A 39-year-old man has been arrested in relation to an incident that occurred in Alice Springs early this morning. Around 12:30 a.m., the Joint Emergency Service Communication Center received reports that a man who had earlier been removed from licensed premises on Todd Street had returned to the location allegedly armed with an edged weapon. It is alleged the male attempted to gain entry to the premises, however, staff were able to secure themselves inside and contact police. Upon police arrival, the alleged offender entered a white Toyota Hilux and drove away at speed. Well, to be fair, that's a smart move because, as you and I know, along with everyone else here, Toyota Hilux is unbreakable.
It literally was on Top Gear. They smashed it with a wrecking ball, set it on fire, dropped it in a river, and that son of a bitch turned over on the first turn.
Additional resource, a short time later, officers located the vehicle stationary at Morris Soap Camp. As police exited their vehicle, the offender allegedly accelerated towards them, colliding with the bull bar of the police car before fleeing the scene. Additional resources were deployed and a short pursuit was initiated before the vehicle came to a stop on Musgrave Street in Gillen. The driver abandoned the vehicle, fled on foot before being located nearby by police and arrested without further incident. The 39-year-old remains in police custody with charges to be laid. No police members were injured. The police vehicle sustained minor damage. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers. On your champ, you've had a busy night.
Oh, wow. You went there for the bronze.
Hey, that's pretty worthy of the bronze, to be perfectly honest. Who is your bronze medalist?
Florida man is accused of impersonating a correctionals officer and attempting to steal a Corvette from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino and Hotel.
Oh my God, someone was doing a Jeremy DeWitt.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be good.
A Florida man was arrested in Hollywood, Florida this past Monday after he was posing as a Florida correctional officer and stole a Corvette from the valet area at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. This happened approximately around 3:30 p.m. on Monday, where our endeavorous Florida man, Angel Emilio Dezes, age 60, decided to pose as a correctional officer and steal a high-end Corvette from the Hard Rock. Upon being arrested by police, he claims that the polo that he had purchased from a Goodwill store was his uniform and tried to throw a roach, the remainders of a marijuana cigarette, out of his pants pocket and said it did not belong to him.
Sergeant.
He was charged with, well, he already had active warrants for Broward County for petty theft. And when the hotel manager reviewed the security system, it showed that he had been previously issued a lifetime trespassing warning from the casino. As of Tuesday afternoon, he is still being held on bond of $3,750. But look at our wannabe DeWitt. He's an old man. He's old and stupid. He's just so old and stupid.
And distracted about something off in the distance.
Is that a lieutenant?
What's he looking at there?
I think he's trying to see if he can get some of those fine, delicious smoked meats from the Holy Smoked Barbecue.
I think that's entirely possible.
Wait a minute. Is that the ribs? Hickory?
Maybe they got some chicken wings on.
Funny you say that, but I'll save that for the next one. Who is your silver medalist?
My silver medalist takes us to Penrith in New South Wales. Oh, this one's bad. A naked pest pisses in a public train carriage. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened. It's finally happened.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see. Hardcore nudity!
Oh dear. A naked man is accused of urinating on a train in Penrith. At 4:45 p.m. on Halloween, police received multiple calls regarding a man on board a train who was completely naked, yelling and urinating in a carriage. At 5 p.m., police arrived at Penrith railway station and went to the carriage where the man was believed to be. As police boarded the train, they found the 40-year-old man from Woy Woy. Nowhere near Penrith. Woy Woy's on the Central Coast, with his pants around his thighs, leaving his genitals and buttocks fully exposed. Police directed the 40-year-old man to pull up his pants before he was arrested. Police then noticed a puddle of what they believed to be urine at the man's feet inside the train carriage.
That's nasty.
40-year-old was taken to Penrith Police Station where he was formally charged, and he'll appear in Perth local court on Friday the 12th of December. I feel so unclean after reporting that story.
I feel like we all need a shower.
Yeah, we all need to have a shower. But ladies and gentlemen, whenever we've got a nasty, nasty story like that, guess what makes us all feel better? Want to guess, NCR?
Comments?
Yes. Man from Woy Woy caught doing a wee wee. Starting off strong, isn't it?
It is.
I've heard I'm putting on the Ritz. This is pissing at the riff. We've all been there after a big night out, although it was never naked. Oh, boy. When police got in, they said, "You're in a lot of trouble now." Oh, no.
Do you think he's European?
Oh, my God. Oh, God. So a few people saying, "Oh, you need some clothes. You're looking a little bit chilly there."
Not a nice voice.
Couldn't you find a tree?
No.
Perhaps he was trying to perform the bubbler technique. Oh, he might be self-consumer. He might be a self-consumer. Drinks his own urine. Beats buying alcohol. Oh, dear, oh dear. Some of the comments here was just absolutely amazing. Oh, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. What a visit to the comments section for that story from Penrith. NCR, who is your silver medalist?
My silver medalist is something that we could all relate to. Anthony, do you remember that last time me and you were hanging out at the pub and I got into that argument of who was the better prime minister? I said Lord Palmerston, and that guy next to me said Pitt the Elder.
Yes.
Well, I think I might have found my match.
Here we go.
Florida man, how many eggs can a chicken lay? Man fires shot after pub argument over chickens in Port St. Lucie.
Oh my fucking God. Really? Shots fired over chicken eggs.
Yes. So, we do have the video. So, we're going to go to that. But all of this over a bar argument of how many eggs can a chicken lay? Let me take it back.
Police in Port St. Lucie say a heated conversation over chickens led a man to fire a handgun at three people outside Harper's Pub. It happened around 2:30 in the morning yesterday. Treasure Coast Bureau reporter Angela Rozier has the body camera video of his arrest.
Okay. Kill me! Sit down. Go sit down. You got listen, don't go near that gun.
Wait.
Don't go near that gun.
The outfit. No shoes, overalls, t-shirt.
Okay, first off, we just need to acknowledge the fact this is at Port St. Lucie, which obviously fits the theory once again.
If you have town in your name, a port in your name, your town's a shithole.
Not only that, but I think he's very inappropriately dressed, actually, because I'd expect this kind of outfit in the Panhandle, not in Port St. Lucie.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute. It's Port St. Lucie. Sorry. I stand corrected. Sorry. Carry
This
on.
body camera footage of 44-year-old Peter Riera being taken into custody by Port St. Lucie police. Riera is accused of firing 4 rounds from a .45 caliber Glock at 3 people after an argument outside the closed pub. Police say once outside, the conversation became heated. Riera became paranoid and believed the victims were out to get him.
The shooter evidently raises chickens and...
We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise.
Stop it, you.
Seriously, look at
that. Hold on. I'm wearing my bulletproof overalls. No, these ain't the bulletproof ones. These are the regular ones. These are what I wear for dancing. Honestly, when I think of Dwayne, I think of something similar to this.
I shoot guns and pesticides, living in an Amish paradise.
Stop it. Stop it.
Chickens, and the conversation was about how many eggs a chicken can lay.
They say that's when Riera armed himself with a handgun and started firing.
One victim ran out into the roadway trying to get away from the shooter.
That is such an Amish beard.
The other 2 victims hid. We had several phone calls. The shooter himself called 911.
We were at the scene as officers gathered evidence later that morning. Police say the victims knew each other and had just met the suspect that night. All had been drinking and none were hit. During the investigation, one of the victims was arrested for resisting an officer without violence and another for battery on a law enforcement officer.
Arming yourself with a handgun when you're under the influence is not a good idea. There's never going to be a good outcome with that.
Riera faces multiple charges.
Hold on. Look at him.
Wow.
Look at him.
Oh my god. This story this is lit.
All of this over the argument of how many eggs can a chicken lay.
This is so lit, honestly.
I think it's highly more appropriate that we both have bird avatars for this week.
Oh, very.
Because this is like the second story involving chicken.
I think it is, yes.
We had the McChicken argument. And now we have this. Who is your gold medalist, sir?
Oh, my gold medalist. Well, there's a couple of these I'm going to have to rip out because we're off. NCR to your favorite town.
The great city of...
The city of Townsville is under attack.
Townsville.
They've done it for the second week in a row.
I'm hoping they can pull the hat trick for next week.
Dead shit couple attack a double amputee, beat up his support worker, steal his car, and prosthetic legs. Oh my, okay. No, you know what? They're getting a double dose of something here.
Oh, well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Yes.
You fucking cretins. A 28-year-old Palm Island woman, Sandra June Walsh, who assaulted a double amputee support worker, stole their car in an Ipswich shopping centre, struck the disabled man with the open door while fleeing to Townsville and throwing his legs out of the car, the prosthetic legs, has been sentenced to 2 years jail with immediate parole after serving 241 days on remand in Townsville by Judge John Coker. The annoying thing with this story is that because it was done in magistrate's court, it's lit the maximum sentence they can ever get from that is 2 years. Honestly, I would have given this cretin longer. But you know what we can do instead?
Bit of the naming and shaming.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sandra June Walsh. Convicted of assaulting a double amputee. That double amputee support worker stealing the car, stealing his prosthetic legs. You are, without a doubt, a scumbag.
To take a line from the captain, you dirty pig fucker.
I can tell you what, when we go to the comment section, they absolutely went to town on this with how much of a joke of a sentence it is. Unfortunately, as I've said, the reason why it was such a low sentence is because it was done in magistrate's court. If it went to district court, then there would have been no limit. Because it was in magistrate's court, the most that she could ever get was 2 years. Bullshit. It gives me the shits. Oh, that is annoying. Someone said should have been 5 years minimum. You know what? I actually agree with that. 5 years. Yeah. NCR, before I blow a head gasket, who's your gold medalist?
Here is the gold medalist this week. Florida man makes 45 calls to police to free his jailed wife, threatens to shoot officer, and ends up behind bars too. Love story. It's the love story of the ages, folks. This is the love story of the ages.
You know what they're going to be doing when they see each other in prison?
Let's get busy.
So a Sunrise, Florida man was arrested after making over 40 calls to the law enforcement officers following the arrest of his wife, where he threatened to shoot and kill the officers, which led to his arrest. According to the Sunshine Police Department's report, Daniel Anthony Schumit, age 57, was taken into custody on October 29th and charged with threatening law enforcement officers, resisting arrest without violence, after his wife had been arrested for domestic battery. Hours following his wife's arrest, he began to call the Brevard County Sheriff's Office dispatch 45 times, asking about the whereabouts of his and how to get her released. Despite being repeatedly told multiple times that there is a process, that she was reported as intoxicated and she has to go in front of a judge, and was given the correct number to call about getting the details to release his wife, a noticeable intoxication and argument occurred with dispatch, where our good, fine Florida man threatened to shoot them. He told them, "I tried to be polite, but you and I are going to have problems." Yes, he said problems, not problem, but problems. When given the multiple chances to backtrack his threats, he doubled down by saying, "I'm going to put a bullet in the head of an officer."
Geez, that's smart.
You are big brain smart, buddy. He was arrested at his home, and when he was taken into custody, officers were forced to call attention to the threats with a firearm, so it was a hard thing, and take him down hard, where he was arrested and transported to the West Side Regional Medical Center, cleared, and then taken into the Brevard County Jail. Booking. No word on bond. But wait, I want y'all to see something. This is the man's that will fight for you. This is a love that you need. That's the man's right there. That man wants to fight for love. He wants to fight for love.
Oh. No photo of the other half?
Nope, just him.
Just him.
Anthony, you're married.
Yes.
Would you do something similar in a lower risk kind of a thing to fight for your wife? Like argue over the parking ticket. You're fighting the cop over the meter, arguing only, not physical, just arguing that the meter is wrong. Your wife.
Knowing my wife, she would probably turn around to me and say, "Stop picking a fight for the sake of picking a fight. Just get in the car and let's go."
But I gotta defend your honor.
No. You got to remember, she grew up in Bankstown. She's been trained in hand-to-hand combat where it's required. So don't worry.
That's true.
Yeah, very true. Don't worry about that.
But 45 calls because your wife whooped your ass originally, and you want to set her free.
Instead, you can join her.
Good on you, mate. But sorry, no conjugal visit.
No conjugal visits. Well, ladies and gentlemen, brings it to the end of another podcast. We've already got a couple of the awards going out here for this episode tonight. Our MVP this week goes out to that incredible woman who had to endure that McDonald's drive-through fight just because of how amazing a woman she is.
Truly amazing.
And I think you also picked up the golden turd this week, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But we will leave it up to you as to who won the overall this week. Because I think it's pretty close.
I would say it is.
Leave your votes in the comments section.
And we will leave you at this note. I am NCR News Network.
I'm Anthony Caruso.
And we will see you guys next time.